The Africa Channel invites you to know your heritage. And in recognition of the UN resolution declaring 2011 the International Year for People of African Descent, the Africa Channel shares a commitment with African Ancestry and ARC Jammers to reunite African Americans with the motherland.
We wanted people to know where they were from, feel good about where they're from, and then go back and make a difference.
Our job will start where African Ancestry job ends. They test you, they give you the results. And then what happens? That's when ARC Jammers Connection comes in.
ARC Jammers was created in honor of the American missionary who adopted Aveline Ava's father in 1920s Cameroon.
When she met my father, he was a motherless child. I think he was 3 or 4. She just fell in love with him and decided that she wanted to help this little boy.
Though she returned home after her mission, she continued to support the boy for the rest of her life from a distance.
And he spent his entire life being grateful to his grandmother and giving back what he had received. This is what ARC Jammers is all about, is performing an act of random kindness that can impact your life in a very positive way.
In the summer of 2010, the Ancestry Reconnection Program was born.
The main purpose for the ARC Jammers in bringing this group to Cameroon was to help them reconnect with the land of their ancestor.
And the journey began. The first group of African Americans who traced their roots to Cameroon through DNA testing were going home.
I think it was historic in a way because it's never been done before. Based on DNA testing at Douala Airport, we were there welcoming people we have never met before. They have never seen us before. But the connection, the bond, it was just amazing. It was amazing.
For 10 days, the group would be welcomed by heads of state, tribal chiefs and kings, even a sultan. They'd walk the land of their ancestors, join in its traditional ceremonies and rites of passage. The ancient beat of history dancing before them. They would also retrace a path of pain.
When we crossed the Middle Passage, we lost everything. But there's one thing we didn't lose, and that's our DNA.
Their DNA had led them home.
I don't want to go back across all of that water not knowing my identity, not knowing who I am.
I think the entire country just opened their arms and say, hey, welcome home.
It all starts with knowing your heritage through the science of DNA testing, the work of African Ancestry.
If you don't know where you're from, then you don't know who you are.
Every day of Black History Month, the Africa Channel presents a different story featuring a prominent African American who has traced their African heritage through DNA testing.
Sierra Leone.
The Massa people in Cameroon. Congratulations. You my cousin! You are a descendant of the ancient kingdom of Benin in the Edo people in Nigeria.
Someone in my family passed through that door of no return. It's a very painful and sad feeling. It is a feeling that helps me focus on making sure that the legacy of my family is a proud legacy